Aaron Pritchet is here, and he's telling me that that was a very cold moment on the video shoot. Brand new material here, a new single from the 7th studio album called The Score. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yeah, great to catch up with you. We've been taking a trip down memory lane because really I think 20 years, how's that possible that you've been in the industry?
Yeah, I know. It just went by so fast so far. I mean, I don't feel like I'm done by any means,
Sure.
but man, it's gone by really quick.
Okay, I want to talk about the video in just a sec, but a huge highlight and possibly one of the biggest of your careers, and that would be opening for Garth Brooks.
Yeah, that was crazy.
How did that happen?
Well, I was doing a radio tour right across the country and stopped in at all the radio stations, including Calgary's here. And I was in Regina, and I knew that we were going to be interviewing Garth Brooks on the phone. But I thought, well, I get to ask him one question, so I'm going to ask him a question that anybody wants to ask him was, you know, can I pass my contact information from my agent on to you, and I'll give you $50. It was just a joke.
Jeez.
And he said, he asked me, how'd you like to open the shows in Saskatoon in a month and a half from now? And I went white, and then I went completely beet red. It was an amazing experience, and he was unreal. He was a super nice guy. Came backstage several times to our dressing room and asked if we wanted anything. Another time was just to see if we wanted to go to catering and have a bite to eat.
Just super down to earth.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And you wouldn't expect that result pitching yourself that way.
No,
and I'm sure he gets it all the time.
Yeah, I'm sure he gets it all the time, and it was just a joke. And that's the kind of guy, that's what his management said. That's what Garth does. He just does what he wants, and sometimes he'll just surprise the heck out of people.
Wow.
So, yeah.
What a stage to share.
Awesome.
Congratulations on that. That's a huge achievement. And 7 albums. You were saying you can barely believe it. You haven't aged a day.
Oh, thank you very much.
Since we started here 20 years ago. Yeah, that's a small change. Okay, let's have a look at the new video. It's the 3rd single from the album, and you filmed this really, you know, in a neighborhood close to your heart. So close to home.
Yeah, Langley, BC, Abbotsford, BC is they're married together, those two towns, and I'm extremely proud of this video. It's basically a story about what love is love, and tells the tale of 4 different couples, and all of them have just showing love, period. And when a mama's boy meets a daddy's girl, it's very, you know, it's your typical love story, really. And,
I love a country ballad.
Yeah, so do I. I know, and this one's really great. It reminds me of like a song from maybe the beginning of the 2000s era, sort of like a Rascal Flatts type of song, and with today's production. It's pretty cool.
You've really been through interesting transition in the industry. I mean, when you started, it was probably CDs. I hopped on Apple Music to see where the new single was kind of like, Hold My Beer is at the top.
Right.
But really, what have been the big changes for you since you started?
Man, there's been so many changes. We met, I think, the first time in 2002.
Yeah.
And back then, there was, you know, it was all CDs. There was no digital much of anything. And if it was a burnt CD that you had, or, you know, downloaded CD. The thing that's mostly changed is the CD sales themselves. The actual physical album sales have really changed. But what the great thing is that shows aren't changing. There's nothing much about shows that can change.
Yeah.
So when I go and do a show, I still sell a lot of CDs, which is great.
Right.
So I don't get those downloads or those digital sales so much as I do physical CDs when I'm at shows, obviously. But I think those people go home and they look on their computers and upload from iTunes or whatever it is. So that's really
your
changed.
fans are really loyal. You're tight with your fans.
Country music fans in general are probably the most loyal of any genre that I've heard of.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know, necessarily the rock and pop end of fans, but as far as I know, once you've got a country fan, they're your fan for life.
Yeah, they are heartfelt and they're loyal. So
awesome.
that is nice to see. Well, congratulations to you on your latest work. It is available, and the album is called The Score. Always great to catch up with you. The door is always open.
Thank you.
Safe travels. Good to see you.